And we're back for the class trial. No intro this time. I'm sorry. I'm really interested in this class trial. And there's no goddamn intro because I'm doing it right here, right now. We going straight into the class trial. Everyone has heard Monokuma's proclamation, whatever. And they were gathered by the red door. As soon as I was there, we all there, whatever. What the fuck? Monokuma, hello, hello, hello. They multiply. Nope, not multiplication. It looks like that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast, it looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already? Yeah. You're not playing along. Stop talking. We're not here to play with you. Okay, fine. Hey. Then everyone here and ready, let's go on board the train or the elevator. Oh, I'll see you down there.
Let's go.
Okay, then, shall we? Hold on. I'm not mentally prepared yet. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins. I told you already. That remind me. Do you ever find the other costume or note? No, but how unfortunate. Then what it seems like you be unculpable.
Hey.
There's no place to talk about it. Save it for save the accusations for when the class trial starts.
That's right.
That's right. She's right. Got a good idea. That's right. I have to do it. Can't let whoever killed Hifumi get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the ones who lost their lives. God damn! And the one who Hifumi and Taka, and the one who killed Hifumi and Taka, and the one who killed our two friends. The killer is someone right here. Yes, sir. Take a step. Elevator went down. Let's go, class trial, baby. Yes, sir. I'm excited for this one. Oh man, because I don't get to talk. I get to play the game. My asshole clenching, everything. Let's get it. No going back. We all settled, nowhere to go. Let's get it. Not sure it was that time to stop. Open the door, and my cruel fate was sealed. Let's get it. Well, I see you all gathered here today like this. I realize just how few of you guys are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do this? Such a cruel thing to each other. What? What? You really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the class trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for an action-packed class trial after a commercial break. I'll never hold out on y'all like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. Let's go. And so, the curtains begin. Open once again. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly fate. A deadly class trial. But I didn't even know I can use I didn't even know I can get these, bro. I didn't even know I could have these. Class trial start. Let's get it. All right.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know
did it!
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it! You killed them!
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know, I don't know!
Here we go. Make your argument. Here's message. You found it.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true, it's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Okay. So Son Celeste says contradiction.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are... No, it's wrong.
Wrong.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
You're right. You right.
There's no way you could think the same person.
You right.
Unless that person made it a point to discuss.
Nah. Why? Why would he? If it's his own outfit, why would he do that?
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
Ah.
And he is not the only one. I think Hiro is innocent as well.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second?
Okay, Makia.
The suspicious
Man was with
individual
me.
hidden within the suit.
He can be cool sometimes,
Go
bro.
ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
So,
Pass it off to me.
who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
It was definitely Hiro. It was definitely Hiro.
Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit.
The Illuminati.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It does make sense.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
He's framed.
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
He's been
And
framed.
what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around!
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved
Taka.
using certain particular items.
Okay.
Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
God damn, bro.
I got it!
I got it. It's a tarp.
I got it!
Yes, sir.
They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
It's with the attitude?
Let's see if I can explain.
Oh shit.
Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body, am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong, and nobody expects much from you anyway. We have all
Damn!
the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Wow. I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change her mind. If I could just explain how the dolly moved. New element. Not
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know what I'm doing in that shit at all.
I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
Yeah.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it.
Yeah.
That matched the dolly wheel's tread.
Damn right, bro. Tell me again,
The killer
Makoto.
probably rolled the dolly through the blood
Yeah.
on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room.
Yeah.
And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the
Yeah.
repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jeez, the Celeste really hit me that much.
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
What's he mean about that? What's he mean about that? What's he mean about that? What's he mean about that, y'all? Robo Justice costume. He can't bend down. He can't bend down.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
No, it's wrong.
Even you said it. Even you said it. I can't bend. Can't bend at the waist.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together, remember?
Brian's a bat. Can't move my feet. It wasn't me. Not to mention, you can't bend at the waist.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero,
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
Dumbass. He couldn't think of it himself.
is it really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be
This music
clear,
on hard as a
whoever
bitch.
did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Let me say. Let me say. Hold on, wait a minute.
No, wait.
Oh, damn.
Just a second, if you please. Have you...
Oh, take a picture, look at the picture.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice,
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So pressed on it.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides,
Why was Hero stuck
there's
in the
no
fucking
hurry
locker?
to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
What's wrong? I saw a shadow!
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Celeste, what's wrong? I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down the hallway and disappeared.
and then
Who's that? Came from downstairs. The nurse's office. Gotta go back.
at that point we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
The body
We rushed
disappeared.
back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again. But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The watch. The watch. Oh, 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 oh.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Damn, fuck. My fault, bro. My fault, bro. My fault, bro. I went too early on that one. I went too early on that one.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you
Taka's
say
first.
that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
So,
I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
so, regarding Taka's, I wonder if he died, or perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice.
It's true that he...
While
What does Monokuma 5-3 say? With a similar weapon.
Taka's death came...
See? So it's obvious Taka came... So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was... We already know what order they were killed in.
So it's not those two. So we need to find a contradiction and the shit. So we need to do the old, whatever.
Regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
it's true that Hifumi was killed with
Justice Hammer. While Taka's death...
See? So it's obvious Taka came after. So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was... We already know what order they were killed in.
I'm sorry. I know what it is.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was... We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the...
No, that's wrong.
You're wrong.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
The proof? The fucking... Hangman's Gambit. Nigga, what? Wristwatch. Wristwatch. Give me a C. Give me a C, nigga.
Now I understand.
I was a bit confused for a second, bro. It said what? I was like, what? I can't even spell that.
Papa's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer.
Oh!
Because as of last night, so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Yep.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe. When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream.
Are you sure that's
Since
Hifumi
all
scream?
of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared.
Kyoko!
So they most certainly could have done those things.
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his
All the way
body
upstairs.
disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
Got for like a minute or two.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Yeah, that's a lot of weight.
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
The dead body moved on its own?
He wiped his glasses, threw it away, walked up to a repository, laid down, locked the door.
No! Not another...
Something.
Ghost!
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
That's how he got up.
Alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
Yeah.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Remember, he
Perhaps
woke
was
up.
simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
Argument. Broken wristwatch.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why
Wait.
the announcement was made.
Wait!
Are we really so
Wait!
sure about that?
No!
Maybe the announcement
No!
was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
No, it's that. Cause Taka was dead, and remember when they discovered Taka's body at the same time we discovered Hifumi's body, right? And after Hifumi was confirmed dead after the cry, Monokuma came out and said, we found the nerd body discovery. That's the case right there. That's the case right there, bro.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Fuck! I don't know why I keep thinking Celeste is the fucking... I lost my hearts. It's failed, yes. It's okay, let me get my hearts, bro. Let me get my hearts, bro. Come on. I'm not giving up, bro. Why is it always me, bro? Yeah, bro.
I refuse to give up yet.
It's always Makoto Naegi. He's the one that, you know, is the black end. It's not the black end, bro. It's like, it could have did like Hero or something. Nah.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi and there's a chance he was at...
No, Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery.
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement...
Are we real? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
So it's definitely Celeste's thing. I don't know why I do that shit a lot, bro. I just started making guesses. It's definitely Celeste's thing is a fucking... Even though Celeste's thing wasn't out, like... It was the fucking... What's the name?
Hifumi's dead body had been found.
And that is why... Are we real?
Like, the contradiction was Celeste. Celeste's thing was a contradiction. I think this one... I thought this one, you know, chance, you know...
It is in Hifumi was dead, and you know that.
Surely you heard the body discovery and Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Oh my fucking
And
god.
that is why
The announcement. Are we real? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's.
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance he...
No, Hifumi was dead, and you know that.
Surely you heard the body discovery. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that
Is why the... Are we real? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's.
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance he...
No, Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery.
Hifumi's dead body had been found.
What?
Shoot!
But that's not it, then what?
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible.
Right here,
Hifumi was
right
dead.
here.
And you know that.
Right here.
Surely you heard the body discovery and
Right here.
Hifumi's dead body
Fuck!
had been found.
And that is... Are we real? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's.
Are you saying that when we first found...
There's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery.
Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Shoot!
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No,
If Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body. If Hifumi's dead, and that is... Are we real? Maybe
The announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Shoot!
Are Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the
Start
nurse's
making
office,
guesses,
there's
bro.
a chance he was
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that shortly you heard the body that Hifumi is dead, and that is...
Are we real? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
It's Kyoko and fucking Celeste's thing. I found it.
saying that when we first there's a chance he...
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that shortly you heard the body discovered Hifumi's dead body.
No, it's wrong.
It took a minute, but I got it.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Cause they don't see the names.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
But he came back up.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
It was.
Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
Nah.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any
He
comments?
did say another one.
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty. He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
That's what I was talking about earlier. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Nah, it was at their yeah. What? Wait, hold up.
Shoot!
No, it said Toko. Hold on. What the fuck? Hold up, bro. I didn't read that all the way. Hold on. I didn't read that all the way, bro.
I refuse to give up yet.
I didn't read it all the way, bro. My mistake, bro.
Was the
My
body
mistake.
discovered-
Of course,
Maybe.
That's right. I think we first of all, what do you say?
But what I... It's...
Exactly.
Yeah, I put fucking this. No, just after Hifumi came back to life.
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
You right. Nah, I did the right thing. Just got messed up, bro. Don't worry about it.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
The handkerchief.
I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada bing.
that is
Fuck
the
that.
worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should
His
be
glasses.
clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
His glasses, bro. I already know it. Fuck. Make your argument, bro. Hifumi's glasses, bro.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, There was no notable difference.
No, it's wrong. In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
I love class trials, bro.
I got it!
Love
It
him.
was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera. What? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess.
Pudgy.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is...
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
It actually does.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! God, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means, when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his
I know you
involvement
fucking
has yet
killed
to be
Taka.
revealed.
I know you fucking killed
You
Taka,
know
bro.
what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of
Hey, put that
Taka's
shit in his
lifeless
fucking
body?
pants. I knew it. He took that shit from Taka and put it in his fucking pants.
Hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's
And he got
He found it
backstabbed.
stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro.
Taka.
And that person could only have been...
Hifumi's pants.
I got it!
The Taka.
That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy! Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right? Oh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Oh my god, bro. Get this bitch off the screen, bro. We did not have to have this shit. Oh my god. Broken wrist rush. It's broken wrist rush. How much am I bet broken wrist rush?
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to me?
6 a.m.
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with...
Alright, I already knew that. I already knew that bitch was gonna say something stupid. I already know. I already knew it. I didn't even have to hear that say her
There
dialogue.
absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Same place he died at.
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that... No further objections!
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me.
Yep.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster.
Yep.
Telling people they found a way out.
Easy way.
They gave the note to Taka. What was Hifumi doing with it? Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead.
I got you, bro. Hold up. Blocky is such an asshole, bro.
I got it!
Like,
When I
bro.
searched Taka's body, I saw that
Where's
his
your proof?
lifeless
Go
hand
ahead.
was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way
His fighting
to
spirit
explain
held on to the very end.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from its death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly, which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. Seeing all this, he's super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he still alive!
Bro, shut up.
Sorry, no.
Shut up, bro. Just shut up. Shut the fuck up.
When we found
He's
him
dead.
in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together. Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus! Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in
There was
the
a hammer that was wet.
repository,
There was a hammer that was wet.
the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it.
One of the hammers was what?
But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
He's right.
Hell yeah!
I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing.
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
Bro, I know it. Just give me, I know it. I know it. No, 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 no.
What was used to kill Hifumi?
Spotless hammer.
Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Nope. Nope.
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
No, it's wrong. The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
But, seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris.
Yep.
But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean. And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder.
Yep.
If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones.
That would have been better if you hit it. I
And
don't know.
even some
Hit it behind
flat
that
mallet-like
board
ones.
over there. That's what I would do. I would just hit it. Hit the shit.
I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
Damn right.
If that's
Hid behind a
true,
fucking poster or
that
some
would
shit.
explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
And whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
Another argument. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go, go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go, go.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the rules that have been laid out, even if more than one person, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people...
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for
Hold
us,
up.
even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is only the one who actually carried out the act, assuming the rule holds true.
No, it's wrong.
Ah!
Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka.
So there have been two Blackens?
They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone,
That would been nasty.
creating two separate incidents.
That would been nasty.
And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies.
Wow.
By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
Wow.
That's just
Wow.
awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
understand how an
Fuck.
accomplice could be involved.
What the
Then
fuck?
who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
The true killer by manipulating Hifumi to carry out these number of actions at the end. In the debates up to now, the way of the case has unfolded when you consider it all. There's only one person who seems to fit.
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
Ah, so I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
Oh! There's a shadow upstairs.
I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying then is that I specifically chose to work together
He was
with
actually
Hifumi.
he was your slave one upon a time when he gave
The
you that
idea
tea.
that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting
You
with
interacted
him.
with him before.
That I would go within 10 feet of that shit from brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot! Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only
Yeah.
to the two of you.
Yeah.
Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
Yeah. It does. The tea. The screaming. No, that's not the fucking screaming. My fault. Yeah, encountering suspicious individuals.
The
Yes.
behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit. The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Pardon me, fucker.
Sorry.
Don't say sorry. Call me asshole.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual.
Motherfucker. I spit in your drink.
If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
I wish Mondo was here, bro. Beat that nigga ass, bro.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
Somebody need to punch him dead in his fucking shit.
After
Made him
taking
sit on his
Hifumi
ass
to
for
the
1
nurse's
second,
office,
bro.
We all began our
Let him
search
sit
for
on
this
his ass,
individual.
bro. God damn.
And not too long after that, do you
Talking to
remember
people
what
like that
Celeste
is
said?
absurd, bro. Shadow.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Celeste, what's wrong? I saw him. The strange costume man. He ran up off as soon as I screamed.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Ah! What was that? I shouldn't came from downstairs. Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, let's go back.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
Wow.
In fact,
That's
Celeste
sneaky.
was precisely
That's
the one
sneaky.
who proposed that we split up.
That's sneaky. Oh, wow. She did. She did. Oh, I knew she was a fuck it up. I knew it. I knew it. Even though I knew, but
Well,
she was acting
if
suspicious
Celeste
all along,
and
bruh.
Hifumi were working together. All those
This
chances
seems like
would
this seems like a
suddenly become
Celeste
connected.
case in general, bro.
And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of
Ah!
saying, we're on the third floor. Everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead. Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
Put that shit in your brain, bro. Put that shit in your brain.
I don't
Put that shit in
believe
your
it.
brain, bruh.
Everything. The whole thing
Put
was
that shit in
one
your
big
brain,
act.
bruh.
Hina, you were with
Put that
Celeste
shit in
when
your
Hifumi's
brain.
body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait! Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets
Wow.
very ugly indeed.
Wow.
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no
Wow.
idea what you mean.
Ah.
Don't bother trying to
Ah.
You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
Damn.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
Oh! They must be really enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and scared and confused. We are all gonna die here. She lost her composure. We're gonna die just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room.
She was. He didn't even know.
When Makoto showed up and
She
told
didn't even
Hifumi was
know.
killed,
She didn't even know it was Sokka, bro. It could have been Toko. It could have been Toko. How did she know?
Once we were in the hall,
How would
we
she
were-
know?
The four of us headed to the nurse's office.
How would she know? Oh my god, I love this game.
The entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka.
How would she know? It's just like Mondo with the blue fucking jacket. How the fuck you know?
Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Wow.
I see what you're talking about.
Wow.
Although I don't really get what it
Nigga, shut the fuck up and get out of the fucking room,
Hear
bruh.
that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Can you
Damn.
repeat what you said?
This nigga, I love this nigga.
If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Oh my god, bro. What a guy. What a guy. What a guy.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here.
My fault, bro.
All I said was, they must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died.
Oh, those guys. My fault, bro. 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 Let me use my brain,
We
bro.
must really enjoying the sight of
Let
us.
me use
They
my
must be-
brain, bro. My
We
fault.
are all going to. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. All said, they must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are going to die. And that is all.
And that's all it takes. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
She said those guys.
All said, they must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are all going to die. We are going to die.
No.
Took me a minute, but yeah.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations?
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
I got it! It's not a picture
Dragging
of
the
the suspect
fucking-
dragging Hifumi away.
Dragging the masked person into the fucking
I
locker.
would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility.
Into the fucking locker.
The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Nah.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Damn.
So I think, bro, this cannot happen in America, bro. You can't talk to people like this in America. I swear. I swear. Shut your mouth, allow me to educate you. I don't think nobody would have been shutting their mouth. They'd be like, oh, bitch, I know you did it. You know, like, bro. Celeste, they go shoot above her. How is it really possible? Here we go. Make your argument. Let me just play the game, you know, play smartly.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all.
No way!
They can. You can't bend.
Me up in that
You
suit
can't
after
bend.
I
He can
passed
stand up
out.
straight. He can't bend.
Then you just dragged me across Hifumi and had him carry you.
Tried to make me look like
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is if the person inside the suit, but there's no way they could.
Yeah, you can't fucking bend, bro. I was waiting for Axe to break.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
Can't bend. Can't bend.
That's right. They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
It's about to turn ugly.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot. What do you mean, checkmate?
About to turn ugly.
Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem.
She's got a southern accent.
Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
You killed me. Yeah, that's right. It was just a hero.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Wait, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
You're for real, bro. Just shut the fuck
He
up.
did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
God damn, man. Your voice is amazing.
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us.
I burned you
How
alive.
did he refer to each of us?
He said last names.
I got it! That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Yeah.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name.
Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient
talk.
explanation? No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
We don't know Celeste's last name.
No. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to. And
Celeste.
that's Celeste.
She never told us her
She
last
never
name.
actually told us what her real name is.
What
Celeste
did
Shihiro.
you just say? To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit!
Damn.
Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather. Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you?
Yeah.
Well, do I?
Yeah.
What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Make sure your ear holes are wide open.
Wide open.
My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Celestia Ludenberg. She has to accept it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now. Let me look at that heat. Let me look at that handbook, baby. Let me look at that handbook, baby. Let me see you tell that a real one, baby. Let me look at that handbook, baby. Let me tell you got a real one, baby. Huh? 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 Huh?
Yasuhiro.
Is it really
There's one
a foreign
person who
name?
might have that last
Or that shit Japanese like everyone else?
To be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is...
Celestia Ludenberg! God damn it!
God damn it.
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth.
Say it, bitch.
And since you have no way to contradict...
Let me look at that e-handbook, bro. Let me look at that e-handbook, bro. Let me see that e-handbook, bro. Come on, let me see it. Let me see it. Come on. Come on. Let me see it.
That's it. The handbook.
What?
Turn it on.
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
Yep. Let me see it. Let me see it, girl. 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 Come on. Come on. Let me see it. Let me see it, girl.
So
Come
all
on.
we have
Come on.
to
Come
do
on.
is check her
Yep.
handbook, and that'll clear up
Give
everything.
me e-handbook. Give me
That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse
Gimme,
to
gimme.
cooperate.
Give me that e-handbook. Give me that
Celeste,
e-handbook.
Can you please just tell us what really happened? Please. Just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Damn right.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
Delete! Here we go. Here we go. Closing case. Oh, shit. Look at this fucking ugly ass nigga, bro. Oh, my fucking God. Celeste, you know, we gotta... this shit kind of cold, though. Hold up. This shit kind of cold. I like this art style, bro. All right, hold up. From the top. Got the camera. Homie hair white. God damn, bro. Really got homie like that, bro. Fuck. What a fucker, bro. I really got my nigga like that, bro. I hate this nigga for that shit, bro. Really got my nigga like that, bro. Hold up, bro. From the top. So what happened? Right here. From the top, make it drop. From the top, yeah. From the top, make it fucking drop, y'all. Make it fucking drop, y'all. Use the fucking blood sweater all around. Like a fucking clown. Fucking clown, yeah. You didn't make a sound. Why am I rapping? I don't know. I just let it happen. He walked out, he walked up. Hey, what's up, everybody? I don't know, bro. Hold up. One second. I gotta go back from here. That's when you looked at his fucking time, his watch. Yep. I can't believe he got homie like that, bro. Oh my God, bro. That shit pisses me off. That shit really pisses me off, bro. He got both dudes like that, bro. Oh my freaking God, bro. fucking bro. That's a fuck these two. Fuck these two, bro. He really got the homie, this nigga, and he got the homie other nigga, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. He really did that shit though. Number 3. Oh my god. Let me take a look. Let me analyze this real quick. Hold up. Look at the art style on this shit though. This shit cold. Like the art style is cold as shit. Alright, bro. I don't know what the fuck chips mean. I know number 2 was used. Was number 2 the one that was it number 2? Yeah, was it number 2? And then he faked him as his death. Alright, we're just gonna go with this. We're gonna do it with this, bro. Hold up.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And
that was you. Hell yeah. Ugly ass motherfucker.
With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First,
hey!
he convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hero. The murderous duo intended to pass Hero off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit.
So he doesn't lay back. So he doesn't bend because of the suit. He's in. Oh my god, bro.
Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hero. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m.,
my boy!
they moved into the murder phase of their
my boy!
They called Taka to the equipment room.
Damn, man.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library.
Yeah.
This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered.
Yeah, that's not right. My fault. It's fucking Justice Hammer 3.
Here's exactly
My
what
fault.
happened. While we did this was exact.
My fault. I broke back.
He took and turned the room.
Yep.
He let out a scream to draw us back. And when we returned,
That's when we found him.
Meanwhile, The other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to
That's
the nurse's
suspicious.
office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room.
Damn, wrapped him up, carrying him up. Oh my
He wrapped
god,
Taka's
fast as
body in
fuck.
the tarp and used the
Wow.
dog to move it all the way down to the repository.
It's crazy.
That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Wow. Damn, got his ass too.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi, and they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case.
He deserved that shit, bro.
And the villain behind it all
He
is...
deserved that shit, bro. Y'all kissing? What the fuck y'all doing? Oh, walking past each other?
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
Yep, she lose.
I lost?
Yeah.
I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko Yasuhiro.
Diego?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Oh my god, bro. Her voice is so different.
Interesting.
But it's so cool. Oh, wow. She dropped the accent and it's like, just accepted it. Okay. Well, we did it, y'all. That's the end of her trial. Hey!
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or, no. I suppose this is the end.
Wow. Her voice is...
It is indeed
Crazy.
the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna
Taiko
be? What's it
Yasuhiro.
gonna be?
Taiko Yasuhiro. I forgot her name is Taiko. I thought it was Celeste. She chose a name like that to be her alibi or whatever. Her alter ego. That's basically a formality at this point. It's basically a formality at this point. But again, you're totally correct. The Blackened this time, the true killer who just devised, and the whole stinking scheme was Celestia Lunenburg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's inquietude was beyond all of my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would happily agree to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty line. My specialty. Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to make him agree.
So then,
Then did you you figure it out. You care. Oh, you're right. You're right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her. For everyone who's still left, who still left. I avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the only thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Does she mean? You talking about alter ego? Yeah. Whoa! What are you talking
Just a
about?
second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How
In
sad.
other words,
Then you're the one that stole it,
Indeed.
right?
I see.
You used to drag Hifumi into a plan you come up with. Right again? Last night after we had our meeting, how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It's about what was stolen. I know who did it. What?
are you okay with
It was
this?
Taka who she stole it. What?
So then,
I have proof. You like to see it? As it turned out, I found a use for this digital camera. I taken you know what to Taka's room and took pictures of it and deleted pictures as soon as it's shown up to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
Yeah, so it was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got closer. You are correct, but why would Taka force me to steal it?
Say what?
What?
as for me,
Please forgive me. He was threatening me.
Oh.
He did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it was hard for me to say. He abused me.
What?
Oh, wow. Wow. Playing victim, bro. What? He took pictures. He said if I didn't do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. Oh, my God, bro. Really did it. Really framed my nigga. Frame my nigga Taka. And this dumbass simp didn't even question it. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'll kill him for you." You know, I don't want to question him. I would have questioned him, but at everybody there, I wouldn't try to kill him. I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime. That's an absolute crime. I mean, I know he got a little crazy, but I never imagined he would have gone that far. That was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable it was. And plus, he's the ultimate moral compass. The ultimate moral compass. Why would he do something immorally like abusing a female, bro? You gotta think, my nigga. Think. I'm about to say, I never said it before in my life, but I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
most unfortunate.
Well, please, if you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands.
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape, and he made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean? Taka is gonna kill you. What?
indeed.
And all you have to do is keep her for yourself. That bastard. Bastard!
Honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with this bombardic action? Absolutely not. How could I? I have to save her.
Save her!
actually,
Then, would you like to join with me? Just so it happens, I have came up with a plan. Huh? I've devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete. What are you talking about? Nothing. Before me agreed without a second thought. The effect of that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, even what it seems. You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you, which is strange. What was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yes, it was a plan. That was a pain in the butt too. All I asked him was to make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he made something like that, but it was my fault for picking him in the first place.
But
So why did you decide to make me the subject? Because you're stupid. That's it?
let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. I feel like I'm about to cry. But When you were explaining your plan to Afumi, how did you explain the part about playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hafumi supposed to do after assuming that you let him live?
Are you okay with it?
Very simple. After he did his part and pretend to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he's been seriously wounded. He goes on verge of death and he can barely hang on, whatever. And he really believed that? Well, of course. That wasn't all part of the plan. It was, as I explained to Afumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Afumi would have been my alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. It just matched up the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it all up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end,
he had you planned to kill him all along. But of course, it would have been no point for my plan if one of us who pretended to be dead not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How could a human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean.
Now you sound like Bakuya.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. An aspect we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for the money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, that's true. But not all there is to it. From the moment our new lives has begun, only my only thoughts has been escape. But all along you were saying we have to accept our lives here. Obviously that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little bitch!
Damn. I wanted to get out here. Every day was a fresh torture. Oh, everyone was a fresh torture? Oh, whatever. I don't know. And do you want to know why, huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. To accept a life here would have been meant nothing less than giving up my dream forever.
Honestly,
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical
as for
killing.
me,
And it was all for that dream. And that was that dream of
Isn't it
yours? To
wonderful?
live in a European castle. That's why her name's Celeste. Celeste Ewingberg. Damn, man. And to gather handsome men from all around the world to serve as butlers / bodyguards. I was gonna make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I attained that, I would have created a perfect aesthetic world of
this is fine.
life. Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That was my life. That was life. That's what life is all about. All about! Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma $10 million would have made that dream into reality. I got right to the edge of it, but
There is nothing to
unfortunately
be
my dream has been shattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream to the very end, so why would I?
done. Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
You're asking me to feel guilty? That's pointless endeavor. I think of nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I got nothing. I
do
feel
you
nothing.
understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for
What
understanding.
is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how could you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrevealed, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. to consciousness deceives unconsciousness, and that's why you're not scared.
Yes,
That's right.
indeed.
I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette, whatever.
Hey,
You just be executed again. Celeste smiled then. We had to do poor effort. She claimed to be a fool of her own emotions. Yada yada yada. Fly out alive. Fake laugh.
Chills!
You're all done. Okay, let's then get this shit on the road because I'm tired of fucking Celeste and everything else.
I prepared a very special punishment.
For Celeste, the ultimate gambler.
Everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. What? Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then... Take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
Big old castle. Ah. That's kind of whack. It's over. Their execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friend, so I can't feel petty for her, but also can't deny that at one point I consider her as a friend too. And for him to come along and it isn't just awful. Somebody else could cut free of their regrets from the outside world, so people had to die. You guys are still young. You need to place more value in yourselves.
What are you gonna
Jeez.
do?
And here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
let me out of
But
here.
I do. What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're about the embodiment. You're all the embodiment of hope, whenever you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock it down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like that. You're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this, huh? What do you want from us? God, I'm sick of people asking me that. Give it a goddamn rest. So anyway, Kyoko, did you see what kind of key that Celeste gave you? Huh? What's the deal with that?
What?
What's the matter?
So then,
I asked her a question if you answer mine.
you...
What do you do? What do you do to me?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
who?
Who? Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh man, oh jeez. What do you mean? What did I do? Oh, I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What is that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What that mean? Okay. Things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's time to get out of here. Meanwhile, everybody enjoy their school life. I'm lonely, get a shout out and everything like that. Bye 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 bye. See ya later. Monokuma disappeared just like that. All despair in the fucking air. It's a little small hope. Hey, Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's the key to Celeste giving? Mostly, it's a key to one of the dressing rooms. What that means? Celeste, I hit it there.
Hey.
I suppose something is the easiest miss, right? You know, beneath your nose.
Indeed.
Better go check it. Good idea. All right. You got the go to the dressing room. We approach the dressing room.
Hey.
Kyoko said, I'm going there alone. After all, you're going there alone. Got the ass, blah, blah, blah. Why are you risk of the spy, you know? Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Let me please go. Stay here arguing, draw more
Goodbye.
attention to us. Do whatever you want. Thank you, Biker. I'm up to you. It's up to you now. Yeah, everybody's off. Everybody's gone. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Shall we go?
Shall we go? Yep.
So then,
So we got to the locker. Kyoko, Celeste key. Swung it open. Oh, it's alter ego. Good morning. It's been a while, huh? Hasn't it? It's safe. Thank goodness. I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. I did what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last sets as soon as possible. Monokuma, I did my best, so please wait along a little bit longer. So, now we can actually say case is closed as far as the incident is concerned. But can we take a second since we have the opportunity? I want to be honest with you. I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do? All this on your own here at the school. Is that why you wanted to come with me?
However,
regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know. That just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried. Like, what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared. And you didn't say any. I didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that,
indeed.
it's only natural that they think I'm a mastermind of the spy, a mastermind spy, right? And you too. No, I don't. I do believe in you. You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me you believe in me too, because we're friends. That fucking shonen energy, shonen jump energy. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you just a little bit more. Then
That's fine.
fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see, what I hear for Kyoko was, well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believed in her, she told me a story. Well, unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm it, what she told me with my own two eyes. So, wait for nighttime to come, and I did. I went to action. Oh, it's nighttime, y'all.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom, the second floor, doesn't have a surveillance camera and a monitor in it. When I went back, oh wow, said all the way in the storage corner. Okay. Wow. I mean, she ain't wrong. There's a normal closet far I could tell. What's really hidden in here? It's like a door. Yeah, it's like a fucking door. Huh? Same time, I fell in it. What's going on? Bro, fell into the back of the fucking storage closet. Oh, that something crawled my leg. It turned out it was my fucking wires. We fell into the dark. Kyoko said,
Correct.
"We bathroom. Yeah. Secret room. There's a bunch of tissues in here. Yep. Bunch of books and files covered in dust. All that shit. Hopefully, Academy student registry. What happened recently? Gotta take a look at it. Simple paper turned out. You must not leave. What the fuck does this mean? It's kind of weird. I can understand it can't leave, but you must not leave. What that even mean? It feels funny. Especially deja vu. You must not leave. I've seen it before. Not quite remember. What do I do now? What do I know? I don't know. What I don't know? What do I know? What the fuck? What the fuck? I got bop, boy. And then darkness. What's happening? It's all over. That opened my eyes. I don't know how long it's been. God damn, bro. I got knocked the fuck out. Ouch. Apparently something fucking hit me. I lost fucking consciousness. I knew it was a fucking dull pain, bro. Bro knocked me out and took all the goddamn books, bro. Empty bookshelf. It's all gone. All the yearbooks, everything. It's all gone. What does it mean, bro? For now. I gotta go back to my room and rest. Bro, knocked your ass out and took everything out. Cleared everything out, bro. Somehow, some way, I made it back to the first floor of the school. The further I walked, the further I'm more fed. Oh, man, about to go sleep. I'll collapse right there after that. Huh? It was a vast distance I heard. It was a faint, undeniable. The sound's coming from the gym. Whoa, what's going on? What's going on, bro? We gotta check out the gym, bro. I didn't make a sound as I opened the door of the gym. It sounded like coming inside, blah, 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 blah. Kya, kya, bang, bang. What the fuck? What the hell? Before me, there was a raging battle between a battle beyond anything humanity possible. No one-sided, no one-sided, no, not human, that's for sure. But regardless, I was starting to stare at it. I forgot to move. I couldn't even breathe.
What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
The deal.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay.
Okay.
You do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Could it be? The mastermind spy is Sakura, bro. God damn, fucking skeeted on me, bro. At the end. God dang, 7 left, bro. Somebody, justice! Yeah! Well, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yep. Deuces, man.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,